We begin with a heartbreaking update from Gaza, a region where the word safe has all but lost its meaning. In what is rapidly unfolding as one of the deadliest days in recent weeks, an Israeli airstrike has struck a residential building in the Shuja'iyah neighborhood of Gaza City, leaving behind a trail of devastation. According to local reports, at least 20 Palestinians have been killed, and among them are three innocent children whose lives were cut short in an instant. The building, located in the western part of Shuja'iyah, was home not only to a single family, but to dozens of displaced people seeking shelter from the relentless bombing. Many of these victims had already been forced to flee their homes earlier this week after being told to evacuate the eastern part of the city. Tragically, the very area they were instructed to move to was also bombed shortly afterward. With nowhere left to turn, they sought refuge in what they hoped was a safe place. But safety in Gaza has become an illusion. The explosion was so massive, so violent, that it shook the surrounding blocks. Eyewitnesses described feeling the ground tremble beneath their feet. A dark cloud of smoke rose into the sky, thick, heavy, and ominous. The sound echoed across the city, and within minutes, local reporters and medical teams rushed to the scene. Initially, 3 casualties were confirmed, 2 of them children, but the number quickly climbed. Within the hour, the toll had risen to 11 dead, and now, confirmed by local medical sources, it stands at 20. And that number may rise further, as dozens more remain trapped under the rubble, their fate still unknown. Around 50 people have been injured, many of them critically. They've been rushed to the Al-Ali Baptist Hospital, which is now operating under extreme pressure. Medical staff are overwhelmed, working with dangerously low supplies. The hospital has issued an urgent plea for blood donations, as their stock of blood units is nearly depleted. A crisis within a crisis. Doctors are now being forced to make impossible choices, prioritizing who gets treatment and who may not survive. What makes this tragedy even more horrifying is that this wasn't just one building. The 3-story structure was flattened, but the blast radius was so wide that nearby homes were also reduced to rubble. Families sleeping just meters away from the target were caught in the chaos. Homes turned to dust in a matter of seconds. Sources on the ground say a 1-ton bomb was dropped on this densely populated residential area. That's not a misfire. That's not an accident. That is a deliberate strike in one of Gaza's most crowded neighborhoods. And this attack is just one in a series of relentless bombings that began overnight. Elsewhere in the Gaza Strip, airstrikes continued across multiple locations. In the central city of Khan Yunis, residential areas were hit yet again. More women and children were killed. Hospitals in Khan Yunis are also overwhelmed, echoing the same desperate call for medical support. The attacks seem indiscriminate. Residential flats, homes, shelters, nothing is spared. What's unfolding in Gaza is more than just a military operation. To many observers, it's becoming an ongoing humanitarian catastrophe. Families are being pushed from one place to another, told where to go, only to find those supposed safe zones turned into fresh targets. People are living in fear, trapped in an open-air prison with no electricity, no clean water, and now no place left that can be called home. And as the world watches, the silence from many international leaders has been deafening. Humanitarian agencies are struggling to deliver aid, and hospitals are left to operate in near-apocalyptic conditions. Yet the strikes continue. This latest attack on Shuja'iyah is a grim reminder of the devastating cost of war on civilians. Children are dying, families are being torn apart, and a population already suffering from years of blockade and hardship is being pushed to the very edge of survival. In the coming hours and days, rescue efforts will continue. Volunteers will dig through the rubble with bare hands, looking for survivors, or at the very least, trying to give the dead a dignified farewell. But the question remains, how many more homes will be flattened? How many more lives lost before this ends? We'll continue to follow this story closely, bringing you the latest updates from Gaza and beyond. If you found this coverage important, please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more verified on-the-ground reporting. Your voice matters. Let us know in the comments. How should the world respond to this escalating crisis? Stay informed, stay aware, and above all, stay human.